Right, welcome back to another overtime episode. My name is Kieran.
My name is Pete.
And we are
Off the job.
Plums.
What? Fuck, dickhead. Yeah, we're off the job, aren't we?
No
you know
swearing,
what I mean?
mate.
We like to talk about things like within the trades community and funny things and subject matter.
Not just the trades.
No,
we
not
go
just the
off.
trades. We go off. Like we was talking about. It's a bit embarrassing, really, because the last off the job overtime, we were talking about shitting ourselves, weren't we? And this has happened to me since. I can't believe it actually happened.
Tell them the story. Then.
Well, the story was last night. I've been rushing around and I'm on this new sort of like diet where I'm doing sort of like just carnivore-y stuff. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not eating through the day. I'm just eating at like 4 or 5 o'clock and I'm getting a big meat dish sort of thing. I went to the kebab house because I was in a rush last night. I went to the kebab house just to get a load of grilled meat and stuff just to eat with some salad. I'm salivating over it as we talk.
Are you on a bit of a health kick then?
I'm on a bit of a health kick.
No carbs.
No, right, so my diet would normally have been, you know my diet, I'd go and have a...
Do you know what the first thing that comes to my head with you? I don't know why. Tomato soup and sausage rolls and Greggs.
I love that, yeah. But here we go. So normally, this is the typical tradesman's diet of the UK. He'll have a Costa coffee in the morning. Yeah, he might have a bacon roll. I normally skip bacon rolls and that in the morning. But come lunchtime, I'd be a ginsters or a sandwich from a garage, crisps, chocolate, fizzy drink. That is a typical tradesman's diet in the UK. I would say a lot of tradesmen are on that diet, yeah. And although I miss it, I've stopped that for over 3 weeks. Not had any crisps, chocolate, anything. But at the weekend...
Turn up with grapes today.
Yeah, I know. But at weekends...
No, a good thing, but like...
Yeah, but at weekends, I think... You can't just be clean all the time, can you?
No, you need to have at least one day.
Do you know what I mean? You've got to have a time where, you know, a little bit of...
Otherwise you crave it and you just
everything
binge.
in... what do they call it?
Moderation.
Moderation. Everything in moderation. So I've been clean through the weeks, for 3 weeks. And so last night I'm rushing around. A busy day yesterday. I had a nightmare and then I had to go to have a meeting and I had to come back to the job. And it was getting to 6 o'clock and work, go up and see my mum in the hospital because my mum's back in the hospital. That's another thing. And then, so I've got some grilled meats and all that from the kebab house around the corner and all that with salad, all healthy stuff really. And ate it, rushed out, got in my van, put new clothes on, got in the van, I drive about 1 mile, 2 miles up the road on the way to Chelmsford to the hospital. Thought, I've got a little fart. And I went, like that. And it was... something come out.
Felt a bit wet.
Well, I wasn't sure whether something come out or not, so I had another test. So I farted again and it just filled my pants.
Reconfirm that you sharted.
I sharted and I filled my pants. And
This
I
was
was
on
like,
the way to the hospital.
yeah.
Did you have to go back home and get changed? You sat in the
I
hospital
used it, right? And I was sitting, because it was coming through. I could feel it coming through. So I'm sitting on my van like that. People must have thought I was like 6'7" in my van when I'm driving along like that, right? Trying to keep it off the seat, but I couldn't, yeah?
I've done that.
Got home, right? And it's just wet on the seat, right? It was literally, I got home and then it was just watery shit in my pants, right? And I was like, I had to have a fucking shower. I had to clean all the clothes up. I had to go out with a vanish on the seats and all that and then like clean it off the seat where the watermark was and all that. And I thought, I hope my neighbours don't see because it's clear that this man has shit himself. And yeah. So talking about it last week, I actually done it last night. I actually shat my pants as a 46-year-old man because I had my birthday the other week, didn't I? So
the worst one is proper cow pat. So when you don't have the runs and you hold your shit in for so long, like... You're driving in your van, you think, I'm going to go at the next job in the toilet, you can't use it. Yeah. Get back in your van, it's got to the point where you turtle head in and it's cow pat in your trousers.
I know.
Bad. Right, should we stop talking about shit?
Yeah, stop talking about that.
We've said about that.
I had a bit of a viral video, didn't I? Did you see that one where I was in me?
I thought you was going to turn up in your boxers.
I basically cut a video of a girl, an influencer. She does everything in like raunchy underwear, doesn't she, basically? And she had a press gun. I thought, I've got that press gun. I'm going to replicate it or do me with a press gun in me underwear, right, sort of thing. And the fucking views on it have gone mental, absolutely.
Have you had any backlash on it?
Oh, yeah, loads. I mean, there's like, a lot of it's banter, and but you get the comments, don't you, like, oh, I feel sick, and oh my God, that's put me off my dinner, and oh, you should do OnlyFans, and oh my God, I wasn't expecting that, and all that sort of thing. And a little bit of, that's somebody, but you've got better tits than her and stuff like that. And I thought to myself last night, isn't it weird, right? Isn't it weird? Because a man in his Speedos, right, on a beach would not get that type of backlash off people on the beach, would he? Like, he's in it all together on a beach, but it's perfectly acceptable to him to be on a beach, in pants, basically. And women in a thong and topless on a beach is fine. But anywhere else, it's not acceptable, is it? Why is it acceptable? Nobody would come up to me on the beach and go, ugh, I was just about to eat my lunch. Do you know what I mean? They wouldn't do it, would they? So, like, why is it, like, what's the difference?
What's been your best video?
What?
I think I know what it is. Was I in it?
Oh, that was amazing, that video, wasn't it? I actually deleted it.
Was that on
though.
Facebook?
No, it weren't. We did put it on Facebook. It didn't do very well on Facebook, but
yeah.
the one on Instagram went to about 8 million views, wasn't it? In a matter of days.
By every painter in the country.
In a matter of days, like, because we had a little bit of banter with the painters, it went to like 8 million views. And I was like, in the end, I took it off. I took it off because I thought to myself, we're not painting ourselves in a good light here, just because people have really kicked off with it. But
I went to Malta recently.
Did you? I would have known by your tan, mate.
Yeah. Why haven't you seen me since?
No, I have, yeah. I think
Last week, wasn't it?
Yeah, I see you, didn't I? How was that? Was it good?
Mate, it was good.
Yeah.
If you ain't been Malta, you should go. Like, the funny thing is, when we was on the plane, I looked up like over the seat. I'm a bit short, so I have to like look over.
You got a booster seat.
Booster seat. It's full of like grey or bald heads, and we was like, where are we going?
Oh shit, we're on a
over 60s party. Like, I thought we were on a swingers party with a load of old guys.
He's on one of them saga holidays, isn't he? Mickey Flanagan talks about, honestly, fucking hell, we're on a saga.
Over, and it was full of like, nothing against older people, but grey heads, bald heads.
Yeah.
But anyway, we went there, and it sort of makes sense because Malta, it's not all beaches. On the west side, they've got lovely beaches. So I was thinking maybe older people are not too fussed about beaches, are they? It's normally younger people like going to the beach. But yeah, went there, really nice hotel. Anyone that knows, obviously, I sleep in the van a lot.
Was you near a beach?
Half an hour. The transport's good over there. So Malta was run by us, the UK, England.
It's all that drive on the same side of the road.
Same side of the road.
Telephone
English,
boxes, all that shit.
Yeah, all that. So... yeah, it was really good. The transport was so, like, from work, because it's such a small island, you can drive from one end to the other in an hour or less. So there's a bus outside the hotel. You can pretty much go anywhere within half an hour. Even to the beach, half an hour. You get an Uber, Bolt, that's cheap. But the hotel was amazing. That was sort of our first proper hotel holiday, because, anyone that knows us, we do a lot in the camper van. So it was actually... oh, yeah. It was actually nice to stay in a hotel.
Was it all-inclusive?
No, I don't like doing that.
Oh, I fucking love all-inclusive.
Because I like to go out and eat. Otherwise, you're just tired. We was tempted to do...
you can still go out and eat, can't you?
Yeah, but it costs more money then.
Oh, fuck me.
I ain't got as much money as you, mate.
How much money does it cost? You know what I mean? You can still have the odd
we
one.
Was going to do it. I think we could have done like 5 days all-inclusive.
I fucking love all-inclusive. It
makes you eat more, though.
The Northerners, mate. The Northerners had it right. They had it right, the Northerners. Because we all used to look at the Northerners, and when we went on holiday, we went, look at these tight fuckers going on the all-inclusive. They had their bands on and everything. They're on an all-inclusive. And they would be like, not buying the drinks in a bar outside. Do you know what I mean? But they're all plastic cup. But for me, who don't really drink that much anyway now, probably isn't that. Most people do all-inclusive for the booze, but they don't realise it's all watered
we
down.
Don't drink. we don't drink a lot, so
I don't drink a lot now.
And it forces you to drink if you're all inclusive.
But with the food though, hello,
you're right.
We're doing overtime.
We've got an interruption.
Don't ruin our flow.
What's that?
He's present.
What?
What?
What, are you doing it on here?
Yeah.
All right, you got to come and sit down then.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Do I have to?
How are you going to give them to him? This is like
these unfortunately arrived last week in time. So we got you some special birthday gifts.
That's very kind. Thank you. I don't even get gifts from people I love. I love you guys, but people love me. No, influencer on influencer. That's one of my characters I do. His name is Petrushka. I like that. Thank you. Oh, she's getting me on the old. She's getting me on the old reels and all. She's getting
If
me
you're
on
watching
the
on audio, Pete's
thanks.
just opening a couple of presents.
I really
for his,
appreciate this. Yeah, t-shirt with. Aha! I might have to wear these. What's the name in it? That's another one of my characters, Bill. Oh, darling, thanks for that, sweet. Oh, I really appreciate that. That's good. It's been nice. Thank you.
Thought you'd cheer you up.
Yeah, I really appreciate that. Thanks. I do, honestly. These
They'll
guys.
fit now. You've been on a diet.
Yeah. What are they large?
Extra large.
What?
It was before
Oversized.
It was before I lost. I'm still trying to lose it.
Oversized is always better than too small, right?
Oh no, I really like that. That's cool. Right, if you want to receive these, they're $10.99. We could really market this, couldn't we, girls?
Start your own merch.
Yeah, I like that. No, I really, really appreciate that. Really do. I love it. Thank you. That's brilliant, isn't it? It's thoughtful and all. Do you know what I mean? That's what I like.
Right,
It's thoughtful.
I'll get back to work now.
Yeah.
Thank you. Don't cry, Ab. All right. Thank you. Appreciate that. I love that. Thanks, guys. You really are the best. You know what I mean? When it comes to team players, you guys are the team.
What?
That's made me feel all emotional. Thanks. What was we talking about?
I forgot.
Malta. Was talking
Malta.
about all inclusive, wasn't we?
I went on a all inclusive. I went on a stag actually recently.
Oh yeah, where'd you go?
Romania.
To my home country. No, it's the same country.
Bucharest.
Yeah.
Mate, I was impressed. Well, I was impressed with the spa we went to.
What about the cleanliness of it? I bet it's well clean out there, wasn't it?
Not really.
No? All right then. Okay.
I don't know.
Fair enough, I thought it was.
Consumed a lot of alcohol, so I didn't really look at the litter on the floor.
Loads of beer cans on the floor now.
But the funny thing, the stag didn't know he was going. He thought he was going like a few weeks later. So we planned to kidnap. Bearing in mind he's got a baby and a fiance.
You was going to ask his missus for...
We set it up.
You're going to ask her for a bounty, was you? If you want to see him again, right? Send over the money.
We spoke to her. She even wrote a map like how to get to their back door.
Oh, right.
I think he might actually watch this. He watches this. So yeah, we get picked up. We meet at the rugby club around 8. Kidnap is planned for 9:30. So we get in the van, playing like dark songs on the way to getting him, like rile us up. And
because you need that when you couldn't kidnap someone. Yeah.
We pull up out the back, trying to find his gate, looking at this map drawn by his wife setting up the kidnap. And go into his back garden, find his back door. And all of a sudden you see 5 heads poke at the door. He's sitting on his sofa watching Jeremy Clarkson's Farm. Right. And you got us, and his face is just like, no, I'm not ready. Because he knows what we're like. He's like, I'm not ready for this. Open the door, and he was like, why did I get married?
So you just took him. Did he have his clothes already
We
packed?
took him. She had packed his clothes.
Yeah. Go on, fuck
We was
off.
like, you don't need many anyway.
You ain't going to be wearing anything on your stag do, mate. You're going to be chained to a midget.
Cable tied.
Do you know what I mean?
Cable tied his arms together, took him to the van, played the dark music on the way back to the club. So it was like playing with his mind a little bit because, again, he knows what we're like. What are we going to do to him? I don't know if I should share what we done to him when we got to the rugby club.
Share it.
No, I'm not going to.
Why not?
No, I can't.
What did you do to him?
I'm worried about sharing it. I'm going to get permission.
Yeah.
And I'll put a message in our chat and see if they say, give me the green light, I'll share it.
All right. So while we're at it, we went to a tool marking event the other week, down in Watford at Travis Perkins. We'll show you a bit of what happened there. And then hopefully Kieran's got permission so we can then describe what happened to his friend on that stag do. So we'll be right back.
Oh, it's all right. Sorry, we're in public.
Welcome to Off the Job special episode. I'm Pete, this is Kieran. Always forget to introduce yourselves, you know what I mean? We are at the tool marking event in Watford. at Travis Perkins. CT1 are here.
Another day, sun's out.
Yep. And this lady's going to walk straight through. No, she's not. She's not. She stopped. I thought she's going to walk through.
Do you reckon she's a gardener?
I reckon so.
She got clippers in her pocket.
CT1. What's that? Yeah.
Another day spreading the awareness of tool theft.
Yeah, if so, these events are popping up all around the country. So if you get the chance to get to one, get one so you can pick up your free marking pack. They'll give you instruction on how to use it.
Do you know how to use it, Pete?
Yeah, I know.
Why don't you look at me?
Don't like
I find myself always looking at you.
I've got
I don't know why.
because you've got brown legs because you've just been on holiday, and I've got white legs because I've been indoors for the past.
I should have put some sun cream on.
But yeah, they pop up all around the country. So yeah, if you get the chance to go to one because you can mark up your tools, and if your tools do unfortunately get stolen, they're more easily recoverable.
Stick around for some fun interviews and deal with Pete for the whole episode.
Right, I'm outside the CT1 stand. So I've just bumped into Ashley, who was at the Selected DNA stand. He's just got a kit off of Selected DNA. What do you do for a living, Ash?
Property maintenance.
Property maintenance, and so generally speaking, you've got a lot of tools, etc.
Yeah,
so
lots of tools.
you've just had a demo of how it works, and you're going to use that on your tools. What are you thinking of the whole thing?
Yeah, really good. Really nice product. Hopefully deter people from taking stuff. I only set the company up a couple of years ago, so if I was to have my tools nicked now, it would wipe me out.
So yes,
it's really, really important. It's really good that companies coming down and sorting that kind of stuff out.
Yeah, so I'm here with Graham from Monday Van Security. He's going to show us how to secure your van, and if I haven't seen anything, I've seen everything here. Definitely looking at this, people ain't going to get inside that. So yeah, it'd be great to hear a little bit about what you do, how it stops people getting in, and yeah.
So these gates are being professionally tested by Soul Secure Limited. They've been awarded diamond. To get diamond, obviously you has to survive a grinder attack for 5 minutes. This lasted over 15. Good thing about these gates are they're completely removable as well, to go from A to B to different vans or different shaped vans. So what I can show you is this is what we call the van shield gate. It opens up like so. Good thing about
you
these
can
gates
even
is,
put racking on the back.
yeah,
How does that attack?
I'm a bit of
Just
a
nut and bolt,
morky pack up nut, as you probably noticed. Good thing about these, like I don't have to go into my van to get my tools out, so I can have all of it on the back side. So and
Don't
the same,
show Kev this.
yeah, so for me, I can just take this off. I can get all my tools in and out.
Yeah.
So, like I said,
Sort of storage as well.
yeah, like it's like you gain the space that you wouldn't think you need. So it's a perfect bit of kit. Like
And you say you can take that from one van to another. Like
Yeah.
how would it? Is it
So-
all generally the same?
So on the new, so this is an older shape model. On the new shape customs, like the one behind us. So what we can do is obviously the new fours have the buttons on the side here for your lights, and obviously don't have these on the back door. So what we do is remove it, we take this off, add a bit of steel here, and that can literally just be removed from one van to the other.
And you've tested with this with grinder. You just showed me videos.
Yeah.
Grinders, crowbars.
Yes, Soul Secure Limited. Luke there is absolutely ruthless. He crowbars, wrecking bars, scaffolding tubes on the end of the wrecking bars, 3 5-minute grinder attacks, 2 5 milliamp batteries, and as many blades you can change within 5 minutes in each location. Hinges, locks, and the barrels. 3 12mm holes into the locking mechanism.
But the reason to sort of keep your doors unlocked so they don't damage your doors.
Yeah.
They'll open a door, see this, and think, I ain't getting in there.
Yeah, so normally, as soon as, don't sound too bad, so as soon as this van door's open, that triggers. And so then at the same time, the owner gets a notification on his phone as well. So just the van's been opened, the alarm's triggered. And the good thing about from the outside of the van, you can't tell the gates are in there. So as soon as that door opens, bloody hell, see the gates for the first time, the alarm's going off, and the owner's getting a phone call. Drilling out the rivets, I'm doing the bolts, but these gates are made from inside out. So you have to be on the inside to get to this. And we'd also do a different version of the gates, the bifolding gates. So these gates can fold, like the side door I can show you now.
So you've not been a victim of it?
Not yet, no, but you see it all over the place now.
Yeah.
And I know people, even driving down the road, you see so many vans that have got holes drilled in them. You just know that that's been done already to them. It's awful.
Yeah,
it's really
shocking. So,
not great.
But this event here, what do you advise people to do if they see any other events around?
Just come down. It's literally taken me 5-10 minutes, signed up already on my phone. So yeah, just come down, do it, because it could save you a lot of money and a lot of hassle.
Thanks very much, Ash.
No worries,
Thanks
mate.
very
Thank
much.
you.
Nice to meet you.
Cheers.
So this is what we call my bifolding gates. So the good thing about these are all complete customizable. So you can have 3 hinges, you can have 4 hinges if you wanted, You can have your 1 lock or your 2 locks. But obviously, if it's a fixed gate, the van doors will come out this far.
Yeah.
And obviously, in car parks and tight areas, that's really quite inconvenient. So going back to the bifolding gates is, you can fold the gates. And you can fold them again. And also as well, if you need to, you can fold them around your van, like so.
Nice, good job.
And good for that is you can use it for racking. And also, it's limited space as well. Nobody really uses this space.
Yeah.
And it sits underneath your rubber seal. You can't literally lose any more space on your van.
How did you get into this? Like, how did you get to understand the van, or the people breaking into vans issue?
I was in the army for 7 years, and I got out. And my friend got out, and he had a small van. I won't say the van it was, but he was doing landscaping. Within 6 weeks after he left the army, his van got broken into. He lived in a flat, 3-story flat, no lifts. Just he lost all his tools, everything. Insurance company didn't pay out. It wasn't his place to work apparently. And then a week later, he got deadlocks fitted, but he still didn't have the funding to replace his tools. It came back. They broke into his van again, and then he writ off his van this time because of the damage they've done. And he's just thinking, well, I've got additional doesn't work. I've had extra locks, still didn't work, and the plates. And I said, well, I used to be a welder before I joined the army, so how about I'll knock you up something? And I'd only known a van. I had a Peugeot 307 at the time.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, the missus done a bit of research, and she's like, no, van crime is absolutely, it goes up and up every year. It's not coming down. And what you've done, if nobody else has done it. Apart from, like I said, prison vans. So I thought, okay then. And that's how it come about.
Then I suppose you heard about these events, and it's how they're doing good things for the trades, getting the awareness out there.
Absolutely brilliant. It's my first time I've gone to an event like this.
Yeah.
I was trying to get around to it, and I realise now what the gas man and everybody was doing with the DNA talk. You just got to get it done.
All right, cheers for your time.
No, not a problem.
You for showing us. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, mate.
Right, back here with me pals Tony and Craig from MAB Builders. Have you had a look at the Selector DNA kit, Tony?
Blinding.
Yeah?
Blinding. We had a look today. Little tiny dots. Register all your details on it. Up to 50 tools. 50 tools. Little pack. You can do it yourself. And it's blinding. It's not going to stop your tools getting nicked, but it's a deterrent with a sticker on the van. That might help.
And with maybe the chance of getting them back if they're recovered, isn't it?
Exactly that. Yeah.
That's the thing. You've got more chance of getting them back rather than just Tipexing your name on your tools and whatever. But yeah, it's a proper bit of kit, so I'd recommend anyone get one.
Definitely recommend getting it. 100%. Yeah.
There's recommendation from the MAB Builders. What where are you off to after this?
After this, pub.
Come in.
No, we actually got a free pack of tool marking, so I'm going to take it to the lads and mark up their tools.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we've got a free pack.
Oh, you get a free pack?
If anyone would have come down here today, they would have got a free pack and all. But
there is some more events, though, popping up around the country, Tom.
Oh, good to know.
So tell people to get out there,
Good to know. If you're lucky, I might mark your tools for you.
Yeah,
how about that? Huh?
You ain't marking those tools, bruv. You're talking shit. They go, yeah, it's over there, mate. No, but it is a proper decent bit of kit. So yeah, we're happy to be here today and try and let people know that it is out there. That's the other thing, anyway. Just get the name out and let people know that it is available.
And not only that, it's something positive to, that something positive is being done to stop this from happening, isn't it? Well, not to stop it from happening. It was going to happen, but at least you can get your gear back if you've registered it, and it gives the police a chance to get it back to you. That's what it does as well, doesn't it?
Craig, Tone, thanks very much, guys.
Thank you.
Right, so I thought it'd be funny to get Pete to demonstrate the CT1 product. He's never done it before. He didn't want to do it, but he's going to do it.
I can do it. I'm a professional.
When Kimmy done it last time, she done it over my head. Do you want to do that? So I'm here with Kimmy. She's with CT1 today. Kimmy the Sparks, we can't miss that out. But yeah.
Not Kimmy the plumber.
Not Kimmy the plumber, yeah. So she's going to show us her first ever CT1 demo.
What you do is you let your intrusive thoughts win. And just to prove how confident I am in this product, I'm going to do it over your head.
Okay, go on then.
Okay. Here you go. It works.
Yeah.
In case you do it wrong. All right, carry on, go on.
Right, so we've got a cup of water. This is probably one of the oldest demos CT1 do, but I think it's the most effective one to show what CT1 does. So we got the old cup of water. We're going to put a little slit in it there like that. And then we're going to get the CT1. Hold on. I've done it right to the bottom. This is what you're talking about. I'm not as neat as them. Hey, it stops! Yeah?
Hey!
Yeah? Look, there, see?
Oh, I thought he was going to
No
tip that
drips,
over
yeah?
me.
The one you did was supposed to be an external.
What?
Seal it from the outside.
Why?
Oh, he's done it wrong already.
Underwater structure bond.
Okay,
Right.
then you cut it.
Like that.
All right. And then do it on the outside.
And you seal it up.
How many
Oh,
times
right.
have you
But it
seen
still
this?
worked,
Pete?
though,
How
didn't
many
it?
times have you seen this?
Still worked though, didn't it? Right, I'll do it properly.
Pete messed up the first time and he's adamant he wants to do it again and do it right.
So what we're meant to do, right, we're meant to show the bond underwater on the CT1. And then we're meant to get a knife and then cut it.
Don't cut it too much. You'll be the person who'll cut your finger.
On the outside, and he shows the bond, yeah? You see that? So you can split it and the water still don't come out. Then the second one is to actually split it on this side. So that's
You
clearly
run out of
dripping.
CT1 in there. No. Yeah, you are right.
That shows it.
I was going to say put it on the
Water.
inside. Well done,
Like that.
Pete.
Works. See that? I know what I'm doing, yeah? I'm a professional.
CT1 will be proud of you.
CT1 should be proud of me. I'm a professional.
This is what I have to do, carry Pete around.
That's spoil your shot, Robbie.
So we're halfway through the day. As you can see, we've been at Travis. Day's going well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice day, innit? I like.
Still getting their tools marked up.
Yeah, getting the tools marked up.
You just come here for a suntan.
I come here for a suntan.
just to catch me up.
Yeah, well, I feel a bit behind. I'm whiter than your trainers, my legs, didn't I? Do you know what I mean?
But we thought, well, I thought it'd be good. Pete don't even really know yet. I thought it'd be good for Pete to go and interview in Travis Perkins to the guy behind the plumbing merchant.
Oh, right, okay.
Sound good idea?
Yeah, mate, if you
Yeah.
like.
Come in.
But we are now. Are we now? Is it working? Look at this. This is a character we've got in Travis Perkins. It's Colleen,
Yes.
also known as
Hello.
Girl in Gaelic.
That's correct.
Yeah. So how are you going, girl?
Yeah, I'm grand. How you going, boy?
Yeah, brilliant. What are you thinking? Have you been out there today at the tool market
Wow,
event?
It's been very busy, isn't it?
It has, isn't it?
We've had lots of customers today.
Have you? What do you think of the tool marking event in itself? Have you got any? Have you got any like thoughts on it? Any like
I didn't know we were being recorded. I don't even know.
Hang on a minute. We said we was on TV, and they was all telling you was on TV, and you was right up for it. What do you think of the tool marking event?
Oh, it's been brilliant. We've had lots of people coming over to you, talking to you today. It's really quite interesting, isn't it?
Have they asked you what's going on out there? When
Yeah,
they come
they
in,
have.
did they go, "What's going on?"
Yeah. Well, I walked in this morning and said, "What's going on?"
What? Nobody's let you know what was going on.
No, nobody did let me know what was going on.
Why would that be, Colleen?
I don't know.
So I'm here with Gary from Blip Insurance. You're here supporting Select DNA and tool theft. Yeah, I think it'd be great to hear about insurance, why people should get insurance. There's mixed opinions on insurance, so yeah.
Well, that's the first. I've never had anyone ask me to talk about insurance. But yeah, we're here to support Selector DNA, but more importantly, the whole tool theft thing and try and see what we can do to help. Insurance, I've worked in insurance since I was 18, right? So insurance is not the panacea to this problem.
Yeah.
But it would at least help. And I was just trying to educate people a little bit about what they need to look for in their insurance policy. Or just make sure you even read it, or read the appropriate part
No
of it.
one reads policies, do they?
No one reads policies. And I get that because they're 80 pages, which is
Do you
a...
reckon they do that on purpose? So then people don't read it? Do you reckon can it be squeezed into one page?
Well, the Blip Insurance policy is 15 pages, right?
Yeah.
So I would say it's next to impossible to get it into one page, because I've tried. But 15 pages is a lot easier to read than 80. And I think half the problem is the first 10, 15, maybe even 20 pages are telling you what you must have done to inform the insurer appropriately what your risk is, how to complain, who's regulating you. And, you know, whilst that's all important stuff, it's not telling you what you're insured for. because a policy is a promise to pay, right? And it's a promise to pay based on certain things.
Yeah.
And that's the bit, in my opinion, should be upfront and central.
I'm not.
You are making me laugh.
I'm not meaning
I can
to.
tell that you're the main one doing the talking on the podcast.
No, that's just a rumour.
I don't know about that.
So how long you worked at Travis?
27 years.
Wow.
I know. I don't look young enough.
Have they worked longer here than you?
Well, who's got more grey hairs? Let's have a look. Hey.
That guy there. Have you worked here longer than Colleen? No. But you do get female tradies in, though.
I know, isn't it fantastic?
Yeah.
I know, it makes me very happy.
Flying the flag for the tradie ladies and that. Yeah, we've got a couple of female gas engineers outside as we speak, I think.
Yeah, so what do you need in place, like, to be covered? If your van got broken into, what do you ask for?
Under the Blip policy, we just ask for it to be locked.
Yeah. This guy down here says leave your van unlocked, but he's got a cage inside.
If that van gets broken into and it's left just like that, I would say that would get paid out, because quite clearly you have to break into it to get to the tools.
Yeah.
Right, and that's the key for us. It needs to be broken into. I think more generally, a tradesman needs to have our tool insurance comes with public liability, right?
Yeah.
Because that's the big risk that you run. You know, you drop a tin of paint on someone's head, right? Because that could be 5 million easily.
Yeah.
And then your tool insurance, you just need to make sure you've got the right level of cover.
Yeah.
So if you've got 5-10 grand's worth of tools, you need to make sure you've selected the right limit.
Yeah.
You need to make sure there's no stipulation about whether it's what locks have got to be on the van, and to make sure it's covered 24/7. So if you leave it overnight, it's still covered, right? The obvious stuff, really.
So van lock, receipts, obviously.
Van lock, receipts. And I think when it comes to the receipts, it's just important, because that's all about the adjustment of the claim, right? And the insurer will want to see that the tool existed, so they want evidence that you had it. And they, in an ideal world, they want to know how much you paid for it when you bought it, right? Because then it's a simple calculation. You bought it 5 years ago, you spent this on it, and therefore it's now worth half what you had originally, so you'll get $2,500 on a $5,000 tool.
So do you reckon this event is a good thing? Do you reckon it's a good thing?
I think so, definitely, especially the guys doing the tools, sort of the stamping of the tools.
Oh yeah, the DNA on the tools. Yeah, it's good.
I might need to get a little pack for my laptop or something. Here for the bants.
She's
very knowledgeable.
She's an all-rounder. He's coughing in the back. He's not too sure. Is she the bants, is she?
Yeah, of course.
He's nodding his... Look, he's got...
Quiet about me.
I see a bead of sweat coming off of his head there. Is he... All right, Colleen, it's been lovely talking to you.
It's been lovely talking to you too.
Thanks very much for joining us.
Good, thank you. Good luck with your podcast.
Thanks.
Do you do sports insurance?
Yes, we do.
Oh, you do? Because that's a lot of thing that
personal
people
trainers. So we do... Basically, as long as you're a small business, then you fit within what we can do. So from a personal trainer, a hairdresser, a barber, a beautician, all the way through to a gas fitter.
Rob would be all right, he's a beautician.
And you can tell
Do you need
that.
some insurance? Well, thank you for your time. I didn't put sun cream on. I need to go in the shade now.
And I think we've all got a bit of melanoma now. In this,
but yeah, cheers for your time.
Nice to meet you.
Thank
Cheers,
you.
mate.
That's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Good day. Spreading awareness.
Yeah, exposure. General public having a look.
Pete got sprayed in the face.
Yeah, thanks, Kieran. That's naughty, isn't it? That's naughty. I can see it now. It's going to be in slow motion.
Wheeled around in a wheelchair.
Yeah, I'm good.
A wheelbarrow.
A wheelchair.
Wheelbarrow.
Been a good day. There'll be, like I was saying, there'll be more of these popping up around the country. If you see it on social media and it's near you, get down there. It's well worth getting your tools marked up. Like I say, if you're ever unfortunate enough to get them stolen, there's more chance of you getting them recovered if you use this stuff. So,
yeah.
Right, have you got the permission then?
I have.
Good. What happened then? Go on.
I'm the only person that
This better be good, Kieran. It better not be one of your anti-climax stories that we're all fucking looking forward to, and then all of a sudden we go, what was that all about?
I hope it's good, but you are going to think we're weird.
Okay, no, but I don't care. I think you're weird anyway, but like, carry on.
Rugby's not gay.
No, I know that.
All right, so I don't think I'm gay.
Okay.
But the only person that replied in the chat...
There's nothing wrong with being gay. Right, okay.
The only person that replied in the chat was a Stag, and he put, "Why not?" laughing face.
Right, do it then. Tell us.
I think he listens
So
to
what
this.
happened then? Tell us. Come on.
Right, let me try and tell you the good.
So you got him, you kidnapped him.
So we kidnapped him.
Yeah.
Took him in the back of the van.
Yeah.
Played some dark music on the way, so he was playing with his mind a little bit. But we thought, let's prolong it. So he's really thinking about it. So we took him to a pub in Dartford, had a pint there. Because he didn't know he was going back to the rugby club. In his mind, he could have thought we're just going straight to the airport.
Right.
So I took him to the pub, had one drink. Then we took him to the rugby club, which in the rugby club, there's a changing room that many things have happened in this changing room. Like when we go on rugby tour, that's the changing room of doom. That's all I'm going to put it, yeah? So we take him into the rugby club.
It's going to have a historical thing, this rugby room, in it. I reckon.
There's many things happen in that rugby.
It's that brand new fucking club, isn't it? Like, I mean, what the fuck's going on
there's
here,
a lot happening in this changing room.
Okay, right.
But
You
anyway,
guys work. I'll give you that. Yeah.
So we had set up the room before he got there. Yeah. So it's like basically like a torture room. So we take him in and he turns up. There's a massage bed in the changing room.
Yeah.
With like 20 razors on the bed and a handful of wax strips.
Right.
And also shower gel, shaving foam and stuff like that. And then on the right-hand side, his outfit's lined up.
Okay.
After this, I'll tell you what he's dressed up as. So anyway, as you can guess, we was going to shave him head to toe.
Right.
And before we...
Bollocks and everything.
Yes.
Right.
So we said, take your clothes off. Yeah.
You either take them off or you don't.
Fully naked. He got on the bed, covered him in shaving foam, and then you've got 4 guys just going up and down with a razor, shaving him.
Did anyone cut him?
Yeah, he got cut a little bit. But honestly, it was so weird. Like, there's 4 people.
Who took his bollocks?
Just visualise.
That was you, wasn't it?
Visualise.
Did you take his bollocks?
I had a little go. But he was
a little go on his bollocks.
he was like, please don't go near there because you're going to cut me. But just visualise that 4 men just shaving a guy naked. Legs, arms, chest, back, bum, everything.
Did he ask you to do the back lawn once you'd done as well?
So we had to wash off in the shower a couple of times, and then you realise why we shaved him, because then he was dressed up. I don't know if I can say the word. So he had roller skates on his feet. But just like the 4 one.
Yeah, roller skates.
And then he had like the netted, colourful, like the pink fluorescent netted top, like crop top.
Right, yeah.
And like a skimpy skirt. So like all his legs was shaved.
Dressed him like an electrician.
If I can say the word, he was like a roller slut. That's what we call it.
Roller slut. I like that, yeah.
So yeah, got him dressed, went to the airport, and we realised like he was actually a good skater. We was quite disappointed because we thought...
Gutted. That's a fucker, isn't it? Oh, yeah.
We thought he'd be falling over.
That's good. I like that, yeah. But he's actually fucking Jane Torval and Christopher fucking Dean all rolled into one.
He was...
With a tutu on. What a
in the airport, he was fucing skating in and out of people. Like, people like just turning at him. Maybe we put a photo of him. We put a photo of him on there.
That's funny.
But he was skating through the airport on his skates with his tutu on.
That's fucking brilliant. Actually, Kieran, I'll give you that. That is a good story.
Yeah.
I like that. That's brilliant.
I don't do many good stories.
I mean, on my stag do, right, the worst that happened to me was because stag do's have stag do's, didn't they? Do you know what I mean? My mate, right? So my mate said to me, basically, was on a train, right, coming back from, I can't remember where he was coming. I think we were Newmarket or something from our stag do, a bit boring, whatever, but come back from Newmarket. And my mate just turned around to me and went, right, Pete, we can do this the easy way or the hard way. Oh, what? He went, take clothes off. I went, fuck it, all right. Strip down, start bollock naked on the train. Starters. I went, what you got to do, you got to walk up and down the train naked, and that's your forfeit. Because it was a bit boring stag do. There weren't nothing much you could do. It was all like, do you know what I mean, off the cuff and everything. So I done it. Just stripped down, start bollock naked, walked up and down the train, And it was like, yeah, you passed the test, blah, 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 right? Sat back down, I go, where's me trousers, Jim? Put me top back on. I went, where's me trousers? He went, dunno. He went, I got your wallet and your keys. I went, what? And he went, oh, look, there they are. And I looked outside and there was these women, right? The doors had closed and they're just my trousers and my pants, yeah? And I've got nothing on the bottom half of me, right? I'm like, you absolute fuck. He went, what? It's a stag do, innit? And I'm like, no, I've got no fucking trousers or pants now to put on. My mate, right, he went, that's fucking out of order, Jim. He went, here, Pete. He goes, you can wear my long johns, because it was like winter time, sort of like when we were running. My mate is fucking 3 times smaller than me, right? I've put these fucking long johns on, right? I'm having to walk around water, and then all my mates were trying to like take them back off. And my mate, he got his long johns ripped, and he punched my other mate who ripped the long johns because they were his long johns. But yeah, stag do's are stag do's, isn't they? But that's a good one. I like that. And the fact that he could actually skate.
I know, we were so pissed off.
Yeah, but it probably made it...
It made it more fun.
It probably made it funnier, do you know what I mean? It probably made him feel better about himself.
Mate, he was like on a slalom, like going in and out of people at the air. He was just going off on his own, skating around the airport.
That must have been funny to watch.
Yeah.
That must have been fucking
Well, I'll get a
hilarious.
video and I'll show you.
Fucking brilliant. That's brilliant, that is. Yeah, I mean, we're at Installer.
That's coming up next week.
Next week, is it?
Next week.
So next week we'll be at Installer, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Come down and see us. Maybe get yourself an interview. Come and speak to us. Tell us what you do. Get involved. Installer's a good place to go for the social crack, not just having a look at the tools and products on things. So get down to Installer and on the Wednesday we've got the special live show at the Plum. Nearly said it, at the Installer Social.
Yes, we're going to be doing a live show.
We're going to do a live show. We're going to have some guests on the show. We're going to have some little, we're going for a different style this year, aren't we? Last year we had Dave and Mark on, didn't we? We had a bit of improv with them and that, and which was very
we might have a
well
bit of
received.
We might have a bit of trades battle this
There's
time.
going to be a trades battle. All we can say is it involves 2 trades. One of them are plumbers, and I don't know who you can guess the other fucking trade are.
The messy ones.
Yeah. Them ones. The ones on roller boots and tutus, them ones.
Yeah, so we'll see you there.
Yeah, we'll see you there. And thanks for watching, as per usual, and join us on the next episode.
Yeah. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, guys.